Missile combat is virtually the same as melee fighting, except that there is no defense to consider. You cannot parry bullets, and the Ballistic score is used to try and roll under on a D20 to hit. Some other factors may make the target that you are trying to hit. More difficult. These are listed the next page and include most nuisances. The armor bypass AB roll is made in precisely the same manner as for close-in skirmishes. Damage is subtracted if the projectile goes through the target's AF. Some, mainly explosive or flame-based weapons, have a value for damage AF. In these cases, the damage is rolled and the AF subtracted. Firing a two-handed rifle or gun with one hand will halve the attack of the user for those shots used in this way, rounded up. Automatic weapons have some advantages. They can get a lot of shots off quickly, and if you are lucky, some of them will hit. However, they are not as mechanically reliable as semi-automatic or single-shot weapons. On a hit roll where two of the shots are 17, the weapon jams, double feeds, etc., and the firer must roll under strength or intellect, their choice, on a D20 to clear his weapon. This must be done in the next combat round unless the subject has instinctive IA. The automatic, if jammed, will not operate until cleared. Covering fire is 20 from Ballistic when used with an automatic. If a weapon normally used D6 shots per round, when at covering rate of fire, it will be 2d6. When discharging or throwing a ballistic weapon at someone whom is involved in melee with a comrade, there's a chance that if you miss, that you will hit your friend. If an unsuccessful hit roll is made in this situation, the shooter-thrower must make a roll. Under intellect on D20, or else the bullet/beam/blade, etc. strikes the wrong target. If a 20 is rolled by the shooter-thrower for his hit roll, no intellect roll is made. The friend is automatically hit. Another roll on D20 to see whether the botched attempt results in a critical hit. Another roll of 20 indicates this. On the member of the party is then made. The only exception to this last rule is when the marksman is accomplished enough and/or conditions are conducive enough so as to make the only way to miss a 20. In this case, the intellect roll is made as per normal friendly fire. If a charter sustains a wound that exceeds his genetic score, then he must roll under his resilience on 1d20 or lose an additional health point per round from excessive bleeding. The roll is made separately for each serious wound and is re-rolled in 1d20 rounds if medical attention of some kind has not been received. Each character receives 1 health point at midnight every night. Other ways to be healed exist and will be encountered. Infected wounds only heal at half the rate. When in a state of unconsciousness, 0 to 1 health points, you may make a roll each round to see if you come back from the land of the pixies. A d6 is rolled. On a roll of 1, the subject comes to. When in a coma, -2, this roll is made every minute. Apart from the damage that a character takes when shot with a projectile, there is the obvious consequence of it possibly lodging in his/her flesh.